ready.
ragtag group of vigilantes.
I'm ready.
Ragtag.
All right. So we are going to be moving scenes a lot. So just keep that in mind. Sorry. That is something. There you go. I need that. And okay.
Ooh.
The night air, or at least the air at the night market, is a thick, clotting blend of cold river fog and the warm, greasy scent of fried eel and stale ale. Above you, the gargantuan, rattling bulk of the electroplasmic rails casting shadows and blue lights over the cobblestone. Henry, you hear the sounds of the train passing overhead, and it's incredibly deafening. The marketplace is not a place for respectable business. It is a labyrinth of makeshift stalls, whispered transactions. Pretty much every third face you see here in this crowd is either hooded or masked, and the constant hiss of jet gases mixing with the low grinding chatter of the crowd. Henry, you move with the ease of a ghost. Your senses, whether they be street smarts or something more subtle, primed for a message you can't quite articulate yet. The knowledge that someone needs you, someone powerful that has like kind of pulled you here to the heart of this black market, a place where information is as volatile as the electroplasm that's powering all the electricity that you see here in the stalls. You're waiting for a sign from August. Who is August to you again?
He's like the... Like we had to pick one friend and one rival or something, right?
Mm-hmm. What is he?
He's like an architect.
That's right. August is an old friend, respected architect whose network touches every shadow of this city. August is a pretty high-ranking architect too, and then suddenly another shock of energy breaks through the monotony as another train passes overhead. A small, frantic paperboy corners around a stack of barrels, clipping your shoulders. You hear him. He's like, "Oh, sorry, sir." He doesn't apologize. He doesn't even make eye contact with you, Henry. He simply just shoves a tightly folded piece of paper into your hands and vanishes into the throng of crowds. The note feels thick, expensive. You're smart enough, you're experienced enough to know like you shouldn't open this now, but you can feel it. And what you feel is not the usual cheap paper. It's instead leaving you with the almost like as you touch it, it's like almost, it kind of brings you back to a place where like the crowds kind of recede and you're kind of in this like library study with your friend August. What do you do with the note?
Probably just pocket it, since you said I know better than to open it right there, right?
Yeah, what do you do? Where do you go to open this thing?
Is there like a spot that's less crowded that I can get to pretty quickly, or not really?
Yeah, I mean, there's pockets of privacy scattered throughout there's like alleyways, there's alcoves, Not every place is just packed with people.
Yeah, I try to get away from the crowds a little bit. Maybe, turn around a corner that's a little bit not too bright, but not a lot of people, and try to take a peek, like behind like a building or something.
All right. So I'm going to send a note to you. But if you want, I can read this, or you can read this to the group. Up to you. You can read it out loud though if you want, or you want me to read it out loud. Up to you.
Where's the note?
Oh, I Discorded. Oh shit, is that not the right Discord? Yes, Discord.
Okay. Cool. Oh, you sent it to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Not the.
No. I want you to. Oh, sorry. Did I? I don't know why it says S. It should say 2H.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, to H. The great mechanisms of the city require maintenance that cannot be billed. Your unique expertise is required immediately by a very discreet, very senior operative in the watch, a warden with a mandate that skirts the edges of official decree. They are already under pressure. The meeting must be tonight, and it must be secure. Rendezvous, the Whisper and Coin on Mirror Street. Ask for the lantern. They have coin. You have my full confidence. Hey.
The small rune that was etched into the note flares as somehow you read the last A. Like flash paper. It burns up in your hand.
All right.
What do you do?
What time is it right now?
I would say it's an opportune time for us to get to the Whispering Coin, or at least look for it.
Okay. so like not too much time to wait.
So I do want to say it says the meeting must be tonight, but it's almost always nighttime here in Dustfall. It's like the like wintertime in Alaska where they do get daylight. It's just like at these like twilight, like dusk and dawn, right? But it's and during the daytime it's a little less dark than it is at full nighttime.
Okay.
It shouldn't take too long for a spider of your experience and experience and professionalism to find the Whispering Coin.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just head over there then.
Hidden amidst the jostling crowd and flickering lanterns of the night market, the entrance to the Whisper and Coin is a striking contrast to the grimy surroundings. It's in an ornate, dark archway, almost church-like in its intricate details, crowned by subtly glowing letters and their sign, bearing the name of this club. Rich purple velvet curtains drawn across the doorway, promising exclusivity and warmth within. Now, before you enter, is there anything on Henry's mind? Does he have like any feelings? Intuition?
Mostly just curiosity. I think like August is somebody I trust, like probably somebody I, when I was in academia, like worked with, and like maybe classmates or something like that. And
oh, you guys go back. Yeah, you guys are tight.
Yeah, way back.
Super tight.
Yeah. So, but I'm definitely curious.
And I'm pretty sure some of his network has helped you and vice versa, like two sides to the coin, right? One public and the other secret. Right? Because I don't think spiders are like super like out forward unless you are.
No.
Okay, cool. Before we enter the Whisper and Coin, though, does Henry have any, like, is it mixed feelings with August, or is it like all gravy, my best friend?
Yeah, I trust
Like
him.
bad boys.
Pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Alright.
go way back, and things has been good. Yeah, I trust him.
Okay, good.
But I'm definitely curious what this is. Like it feels a bit more ominous than usual, so it gives me a bit more. It's a bit more curiosity and a little bit of caution, but nothing that makes me like question or distrust.
Got it.
Yeah.
There was a mention of a warden. I think everyone in the city of Dustfall knows what a warden is. What he's mentioning is the spirit wardens. The spirit wardens, if you guys look under the rules and like, the sheets for the factions and stuff, the spirit wardens they are tier 4. So that gives you indication that they're a very powerful organization within the city. You guys are tier 1 or tier 0. I don't know if you start at 0 or 1. But anyway, so like they destroy spirits, and they're pretty much like CIA agents that like Men in Black type stuff. Secret, highly elite, and they're really good at destroying evil, or spirits, I should say, not evil. So you have all these thoughts of this as you enter the Whisper and Coin. You push through the heavy curtains, and the raw cacophony of the night market is instantly muffled. You see it's replaced by a warm hum of the speakeasy. The air inside is thick with pipe smoke, expensive perfumes. You can see it visibly swirling in the golden glow of the gas lamps. Plush crimson velvet booths line the wall, small little round tables scattered everywhere on the dark wooden floor. In the center, there's a raised stage that is currently unoccupied. You look around, your gaze cutting through the haze, and you search for the prearranged meeting. In a secluded booth towards the back, particularly obscured by a heavy tapestry, sits Anise. This is the first character that we... okay, I'll show that to you guys later. Did you guys see that? Do you guys see that, by the way? Do you see this person?
It's behind the Whisper and Coin for me. Like I can barely.
Okay.
Like the layering of the pictures.
Got it.
So I couldn't.
No. There's nothing. So, okay. So you see Anise. Sits Anise. She's not hard to spot. There is a spirit warden lantern. So you guys know that there's like these lanterns that are like the symbol of the spirit warden's power here in Dustfall, and it does sit unlit on the table, but it's unmistakable. You can tell that right away. So naturally, the space around her booth is noticeably emptier. You can see people kind of giving her a wide berth, lowered whispers. The air is kind of around her is a little fucking, like there's a FBI agent in a strip club type of thing. She watches the entrance, her expression unwavering, her eyes meeting yours. What do you do? And then
I just go walk straight up, sits down next to her.
All right, you walk up and you sit down, and with that, I can show it all you guys. Your first NPC. It's under the NPCs folder. This is Anise sitting by at the booth. Anise, you know, Anise, she's like a younger female, ponytail kind of in a braid behind her neck, wearing a very, like, a uniform, pretty much. That's what this is. And as soon as Anise, as you approach, now she's like, Henry? She states, it's not really a question. She's like, thank you for coming. You take a seat. Like, she gestures to the seat next to you, and you take a seat. She's like, I am Anise, and as you can see, I am a spirit warden. Come, please tell me more about yourself. I'd like to know who I'm working with.
Like leaning in a little bit, and I'm thinking if I should order a drink or something first. Is she drinking anything? Does she have any? Is there any drinks or anything in front of her already?
Ice water.
Just what? I kind of lean in and say, well, you already know who I am. Why don't you tell me, how do you know August? And kind of try to look around to flag down like a waiter or something for a drink.
No server has come within talking distance of this booth since she sat down. You can tell right away that it's like she's a narc and she's in the club. You know, like the to the point where like any type of magic is like, you know, like bad. And who knows, they might have some drugs here that are a little bit supernatural, or drink here that is, you know, maybe infused with a little bit of here and there. That is not perfectly legal in this city. It is a speakeasy after all. And so, you know, you're looking around, and all you really do and see as you look around is just hear a smattering of clapping from, like, you know, the crowd. This beautiful singer, you can tell right away that she's from the Dagger Isles. She kind of walks up to the lonely microphone, and takes the microphone. And before she starts to sing, she actually looks at you, and you notice this, Henry. And she gives you a very fast and quick smile before the music begins.
Do I recognize her at all?
I don't think you do. You don't recognize her. Yeah. But the music does begin to play. And Anise does kind of get your attention. She's like, sorry, the situation is dire. Greater evils are stirring, Henry. In the city, she kind of like distracted at the singer. The city is unprepared for what is coming.
What is coming?
Well, I'm not really sanctioned to say. Forgive me. I'm here dealing with the spirit wardens. My presence here is unfortunate, unofficial. Wait, this is my favorite part. Sorry. All right, sorry. Forgive me. That was, she's really good. So anyways, yes, as I was saying, I represent the Dimmer Sisters. Have you heard of them?
Heard of them? Know their name?
Well, you shouldn't. However, they are reclusive, as you may know, if you've heard their name. They are not ever seen, yet their vigilance against certain transgressions is constant. What I mean to say, Henry, is that we make sure that evil, dangerous shit doesn't get loose in the city.
Sounds noble. How can I help?
Recently, one of our ritual sites was breached. A storage cache, more accurately, not by a master thief, mind you, but by a band of desperate, reckless fools, Deathland scavengers turned idiots, maybe possessed by ghosts themselves or devils, but they're obviously dabbling in forces they themselves cannot comprehend. I think they call themselves Descenders.
Descenders?
Yeah.
I see. And you say they breached your ritual site?
Well, it was one of our ritual sites. A basement. We had some storage there. And while most of the trinkets there are minimal and pretty much just for props for the ritual, they did make out with something that could be dangerous in the wrong hands. Nothing apocalyptic by any means, but still can wreak considerable havoc. The performance ends. People cheer. The singer walks off the stage. So, as you can guess, what I need from you is to retrieve this artifact. And it's a two-part device, a collar and a leash. Yeah, the sisters require it back. Intact. Do you understand?
Okay. Two parts, collar and leash, and they were together when taken?
Yes, absolutely. They can't work without one or the other, so they're most undoubtedly going to be together.
Do you know where the cinders are right now?
These cinders have been making themselves known primarily in the docks district. A good place for desperate low-life thugs amidst the stench of fish and forgotten cargo. Do you have a worthy crew?
I'll figure it out. Might
No.
know some people that can handle this kind of thing.
The payment will be 6 coin for you to split 6 coin to split amongst yourselves, and also an item of value that you can use, or you can just take more coin, which is fine. However, because you're doing me a favor here, and I have some pull with the spirit wardens, I was able to declassify some property that you can use as a base of operations for free, forever. It's yours if you accept the job.
Where is this property?
In a quiet neighborhood in the Six Towers district. It's quiet. It's a little worn in. It might need a little TLC.
I see.
So 6 coin plus an item, or just, we'll make an even 8 coin together, all together. And a deed to some property in a pretty good quiet neighborhood. Good school system.
Sounds reasonable. When do you need this back by? Is there some kind of bonus if we can do it quickly?
We're not necessarily in a rush because it's not like a doomsday device. It's just like the audacity of them stealing this object from us. However, if you want bonus points, if you decide to eliminate these obstacles, these hindrances forever, so they never hinder us again, then I might be able to throw in some extra coin or reputation, either or both.
I see.
If you're able to eliminate every one of these cinders so they never bite or bark at us ever again, I'll throw in an extra 2 coins. And an extra and some faction stuff that we'll get into later.
Understood.
Like 2 rep with the Dimmer sisters.
I kind of sit back, consider a bit, and I'm like, well, you still haven't told me how do you know August?
She smiles, says, maybe once we get to know each other a little bit better. As she stands up, picks up the lantern, and starts to head out unless you stop her.
No, I just lean back with some curiosity in my eyes.
Henry, you definitely notice that there is a slip of paper with an address and a set of keys.
Okay. I pocket that. I take a look at the address,
Mm-hmm.
Sees it's 6 Towers, as she mentioned.
Yep, 6 Towers. Somewhere. We'll figure out one of the street names.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, you're wrapping up here at the speakeasy. What do you do?
Kind of finally get a drink now that she's gone.
Oh, yeah. Server comes. You order a drink.
I order just like a simple whiskey on the rocks kind of thing. And is the singer still there? She finished up, right?
Yep.
You said
gone.
She gone?
She
said
gone.
She kind of made a look at me, but
She gone.
and I didn't notice where she went.
You were negotiating. You were in a deep conversation with Anise, your
Get some in
employer.
here. Come on, no block them.
Hey man, are you a chameleon? Can you if so, that's fine with me.
No,
If you
just thinking
got
of,
that 2 eyeball stuff going on. Yes.
No, I just kind of enjoy drink, kind of in deep thoughts about what was discussed, and
when the server comes with your whiskey, she also brings you something. At first, you didn't think it was for you, but she clearly hands you this object, and it is a black rose. The server says, so, this black rose was left for you, and a card as well. She hands you it.
And what does the card say?
It just says what you assume is to be a name. Lani, Lani. This is the second picture that you guys will see. This is the singer.
Okay. Is there any other info on the card? Like, I don't know, her phone number or
Hey.
Damn. I mean, it should be, right? Like, what's the point, right?
yeah, what's the point of giving you a card that just has your name on it? Like, it's got contact info, or address, I don't know, like email, her Instagram, I don't know.
Yeah, so here's her Insta handle on it. There we go.
Yeah. No, instead, what you do recognize is this very distinct black rose. Not common here in the mainland of Akoros. This is from a more exotic land, from the Dagger Isles.
Okay. So I recognize it because, you know, I spent a lot of time there.
Oh, did you? I didn't know.
Researching my path.
No, I'm joking.
No, that's so I do recognize the
Yes,
rose
of course.
from
You're
that
like,
area.
boom.
Yep.
You're like, is this? What is this? Black rose. Now I'm thinking of Seal Kiss from a Rose. No, that.
Oh, no.
That wasn't her song.
That was Seal.
I know, I'm talking about
Oh.
Lonnie's song.
Oh. All right. Here is the black rose. All right. So
Nice.
you and that is under player stuff. That's something you can write notes to it if you want to, etc., etc. Not telling you you have to, but okay. So you have this black rose. You have a name. That's all you kind of have to go on. But it's probably, you know, you probably gotta get going. So
Yeah.
I will say this: this is the first thing that comes to your mind, Henry. You don't know where your old crew is, where these like folks who are, but you do know that you're probably gonna need a cutter. That is, and there's no better cutter that you know than. What's his name, Teo?
Benny?
Oh yeah,
Benjamin or Ben Yang?
Benny Yang. That's right. There's no better cutter than Benny Yang. You also probably need somebody who's a little smart, who's quick on their feet, and able to use, you know, like to tinker and create shit. Who's that?
Knox.
Knox.
That's Knox. And you're going to, last but not least, probably, and you know, amongst other people, you're probably going to also need somebody to hunt all these folks down for you. So your next, so like you're probably thinking like, okay, the next person I need to find is Jasper. The good news here for you, Henry, is that Jasper is actually the most predictable one to find. And why might that be?
All right.
as we move over across across like the entire city of Dustfall to the docks. Jasper, what are you doing here on the docks?
I am spending some coin, gambling,
Oh yes.
boxing match,
Yeah.
made
Everyone
some money, and it's gonna go right back out.
I love it. Everyone in the crew, they're like ghosts. It's hard for them to find. But good old Jasper. Henry, you know where Jasper is. He's going to be in 3 places. He's going to be at the fighting pits, at the dog races, the horse racing, which is, that would make it 4. Or, I mean, along with a couple of other places too that we won't get into. But, you know, one bet is he might be at the boxing, an underground boxing club, quote unquote boxing club. So we start here. That's at the docks. Ensign, the Air in the Knuckles, which is a barely legal boxing club tucked away in a grimy warehouse in the docks, is a suffocating mix of sweat, cheap liquor, and desperate excitement. Lanterns hanging precariously above a blood-splattered ring, casting harsh, uneven shadows against the roar of this crowd. This place, this is a place for thugs, for criminals and the like. This is not a place to bring a family here. Ensign, what do we see of Jasper? Like, what does Jasper look like? Like, what is he doing here at this boxing club, the Knuckles? Is he partaking? Is he fighting? Is he betting? Is he drinking? All
He's
3?
Drinking and betting.
Okay.
Drinking and betting tonight.
Okay. All right.
Not self-destructive box himself, at least not just yet. Maybe a couple more, okay?
Hey, it's not bad if you're good. It's only bad if you're bad. All right, so you just finished a round of gambling. You're probably watching the last few coins slip away, you know, or perhaps you made a nice score. Who knows? Your pulse is still thrumming though from the adrenaline of the fight that just ended here at the ring. That's when a shadow falls over you. It's Grist, the boogie. Oh, sorry, before we continue, Henry, please add Lonnie and then comma a singer into your new contact list, into your friends list. So press that plus button, add Lonnie, comma a singer. You don't know if she's good or bad yet. However, here for you right now, Jasper, Grist, he's a bookie, and you can also add him to your sheet as well. However, you know, Grist right here is a pretty swell guy. He's a good friend of yours, that's for sure. Okay.
Makes a lot of money off me. Better be pretty friendly. Gotta keep me around.
Okay, there he is. This is Grist.
I was like, there's 2 of them.
Yeah. Did
Have
you
too much
guys?
to drink.
I didn't even know if you guys did. You guys all saw Anise as well and Lonnie.
Yeah.
Okay,
they're
okay, cool.
cuties.
Yeah.
So Gris walks up. A shadow falls over you. It's Gris the bookie, a man with a face like sun-cured leather and a smile that always seems to coat his teeth in a thin layer of oil. You already know him. He doesn't wear his naval officer uniform anymore. but he is retired one, and he's disgraced. You know that for sure. He didn't exit the Navy on good terms, but somehow he's still very wealthy, and he carries himself like he's a fucking naval officer still. You know, who once commanded battleships and whaling ships. He kind of smoothly slides to your side, always carrying around a ledger and a pen in his hands. Well, if it ain't the Hound. He purrs at you, oily smile, trademark. Warm, but like the fake warm. Looking for more action, are we? Don't tell me you're already thinking you're already thinking of walking away a winner. And Jasper.
At least for tonight.
Hey, now that's not a proper way to treat your bookie. After all we've been through.
Get to the point. What you looking for? I know you.
Hey. Can a man have some foreplay before we get into it? He gestures towards the ring, and you see two competitors climbing through the ropes. Tonight's main event. That's the Brick of Coal versus a new one. And I don't know if you know her, but she's got just tough tits. Marlene, they call her Marlene No Mercy. Now, who are you thinking of backing, Hound? Another NPC, but you don't know who this is yet. All of you see that? Okay.
Dang, those muscles.
She's got veins, though, dude. She got veins for days. I was looking
Yeah,
at
she's
the new girl.
I was
She's
like,
roiding.
damn, dude, that's not natty. That can't be natty. All right. So, yeah. So you see like Marlene kind of coming to the ring, and now Grist looks at you and he's like, "So what do you think? You think the new one's got some got what it takes?"
I don't know if she does, but I feel lucky on it tonight, so I'll put the purse on it.
Who? Marlene?
Mm-hmm.
You crazy. But that's what I love about you. That's what I love about you, Jasper. Crazy son of a bitch. Takes the purse up. He's like, "We got all in on Marlene." Like points to Marlene. She kind of like nods and gives you like a nod up in your direction. Here. They kind of get back to the corner.
About to get swindled here. I'm about to get swindled up in here.
Is that what you say out loud?
So I'm thinking.
Are you thinking that? All right. So while you, after you make your bet and he pockets your purse, Chris leans in. His voice drops slightly. Say, you seen Casta around lately? He doesn't wait for an answer. The word from the Blue Coat back channels is that psycho is back in Dustfall. Heard he's looking for some choice heads to collect. Said he was sniffing around Crowsfoot earlier this week, the Crowsfoot district.
Roan, listen to that guy's name. I don't like him very much.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking, so what's he after?
I just told you, choice heads. He's a bounty hunter like you, isn't he? That must be bad for business.
Slamming my drink down, shaking my head. What you gonna do?
You know, you're mighty chill. That's why I like you, Jasper. You're a chill guy.
finish my drink off too quickly and call for another.
He pats you on the shoulder. You know, it's a gesture that absent of warmth. The opposite. It's the coldest pat you've ever felt. Just a friendly warning, son. It's never pretty in Dustfall, but it's just gotten a hell of a lot uglier with that lunatic around. Keep your back to the wall, right?
Back to the wall.
Back to the wall. Now,
Waiting for my drink. Just kind of staring off into space.
okay. That's when the bell rings. And the fight begins. There is a blur of punches and grunts. It's a brutal, pretty fast affair. Bare knuckles, baby. This is why it's called the knuckles here. No gloves, just skin on skin, bone on bone. You hear the cracking of bones, the grunts, the shouts of pain. Since Marlene is actually one of your friends / accomplices, why don't we have you roll to see if Marlene wins this?
Okay.
Win it for me, baby. Win it for me.
And you know
What do I do?
If it's a fortune roll, it's 3d6. So you can roll 3 dice. If Marlene wins on a 6, you're gonna get some coins here. You're gonna get a coin, Ensign, for your bet.
All right. Let's do it.
However, if it's if you don't roll a 6, you're not gonna get. She loses. 3d6.
Okay, just roll 3d6.
Or how about this? Click on your sheet. Click on any skill.
Yeah.
Click on any skill, and then when it says
Can't find
position.
any skill.
No, you can't find any skill. When you click on
any skill.
Press any key. Where's the any key? Okay, well I have. Okay, I clicked on skirmish.
and then
It's
click
macro
on
options.
and then it says position. You can click on fortune.
Fortune roll. Okay. And hit submit.
Bonus dice. I think you need to add 2 bonus dice.
So how do I do that?
Oh, just keep going. Just putting next or okay.
Okay, it says effect standard.
Yes, just do standard.
Okay, submit.
Uh-huh.
And bonus dice.
Just put 2. Let's just put 2 plus 2.
Okay, 2.
Yep.
Submit.
Oh, it's 4d6. Unfortunately, we still don't get a 6. Damn it. Unfortunate. However, she did get a 4, which is a partial success. So Marlene loses, but she doesn't get a serious injury. So isn't that good? But you know, she's not like seriously hurt.
I don't care.
But no, but for you, and the match ends. Wow, look at that timing. Shit. Yeah, the match ends. And you lost your coin, unfortunately. Jasper, you're back to broke. And
Oh, I like it.
Grist kind of sighs next to you. Well, gives you like a sad smile. Sorry about that, friend. I really thought she was going to win it. Honestly.
better luck next time, huh? I get up to leave.
Oh wait. Speaking of favors, though, you ever see that whisper, that Valeris person? One of your friends, right?
Yeah, what of him?
Well, that guy's sharp as a razor, that one, last time I saw him. I got a nasty piece of information, or sorry, I got a nasty piece of work that needs to be collected. Something very sensitive. Nothing for you, mind you, but if you can set something up with Valerius with me, I definitely owe you.
Think I can make that happen?
All right. Throws you a couple of your coins back to you. Finder's fee. After you answer and say that, one of like Grist's like thick neck bodyguards walks up, scrambles over, whispers to Grist's ears. You see Grist kind of like he had this like, you know, his trademark oily smile kind of falls as he's listening, and his eyes kind of narrow and glare at you. It's like, were you followed? What's your Jasper?
Better not have been. That's bad for my reputation.
Yeah, his voice gets a little hard.
He's the best at this.
He waves his hand at the bodyguard. Seems like there's one of them dorks hanging outside. One of them fucking, you know, book dudes.
Book dudes.
You mean that Henry Cavill looking dork?
Yeah, that, you know, one of them dorks, you know, scholars, scroll heads, whatever you want to call them, page rats. Says they come around looking for you. Says he's got a urgent request. He looks like a damn stray rat to me. Spits on the floor. You get rid of him, or I'm gonna get rid of him.
I get up to go find out what the hell's going on.
Hey Jasper, next time, don't bring homework here again. This ain't a place for him.
So I get up to go and see what the hell the deal is, because I'm pretty pissed off if someone tracked me and I didn't catch them.
Yeah. All right. So homework is outside the. No. So we move outside of the warehouse, and you know Gris is also gone, and we're outside. You walk outside, Jasper, and lo and behold, you see an old companion of yours. A Henry Cavill looking dork. No, I'm joking.
Henry Cavill looking dork. Oh yeah.
Henry Cavill, but without the body. What about that?
What?
Just the
face.
Just
Why
the
you mad?
face.
Hannah, why you mad?
Face
What the
is
fuck?
like a super skinny ass looking Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
He's like the Chris Evans, like Captain America.
Yeah, Chris Evans, Captain America, before the super serum.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no. Oh, that's bad, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, yeah. You see Henry waiting for you outside the docks. In the like salty breeze of the night air.
Hey Jasper.
Henry, I recognize Henry, don't I? I've worked with Henry before.
Yes, you have.
I've worked with Henry before.
Yep. That's why he's found you.
Henry, what the hell are you doing here?
I figure here are the dog races. Lucky me. Found you on my first try.
Head in
I
my
was dreading
hand.
having to go to that. Ugh. Hate the smell of those dog races. Not that the dogs is much better, but saves me some walking that you're here. Was it a good night or a bad night?
I don't want to talk about it. Why are you here?
Well, maybe I can help with some funds that you can piss away. I just
What's
kind of
the
nudge
target?
him to walk with me
My
a
eyes
little
perk
bit.
up. Eyes
Just
perking
like-
up a little bit. Looking for another thrill here when I'm not watching a thrill. I had to go out there and put something down, get my own adrenaline fixed that way. What's the target?
Well, we got
Who's the target? Who's the target?
not who. Well, maybe many who's, but we got some items to be retrieved. Obviously, we gotta find the who that's got them to retrieve it. That's where you kind of come in.
What's
But,
the pay?
Pay's decent. Couple coins. We'll need a few more dudes, but or gals. You'll get a decent share. Plus, there's a place if you I kind of look at him and just like, how's your current place? Maybe it'll be an upgrade.
Look back at the fighting pits and I'm just like, fuck it, let's go.
Oh, I thought you were trying to imply your home was the fighting pits or the boxing.
No, it's like I got nothing
Like,
better
what
to
the
do right
heck?
now.
I sleep
I
there.
got anything better to do. I just spent all my money. I'm not getting a hotel tonight. There's no money left.
Well, technically, I guess then you do sleep there sometimes. That'd be fun. All right.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. As we walk, I catch him up a little bit about having to find the collar and the leash and the cinders.
Cool. All right.
You
You're
heard of
next.
these guys? Cinders? They're around the
Heard of them,
docks,
don't
right?
ask about it.
They're you haven't heard of the Cinders. They're not an established group.
haven't heard of them?
Like especially if Henry is asking you, that means like you definitely wouldn't know, right? Like Henry would probably he's the type of cat who would know before, before anyone you know.
Yeah.
And if he's asking you, then it's like a far shot. However,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, you haven't heard of the Cinders, no, but you do know, like your instinct is like anyone's name I don't know. It's probably like because I don't need to. Probably already know the big players, so these guys are small fish, probably.
Why are we getting paid so much for small fish?
It's not the fish they care about. It's what they took. Some kind of, well, I didn't get much detail on it. Kind of kinky, really. Collar and the leash. Magical kind.
Give suit.
Magical gimp suit.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Seemed mighty desperate to get them back, so here we are.
All right then.
Yeah, they didn't
Where are we
really
going
stick around
next?
for money questions, so. But pays legit, and some guy I know that I trust hooked us up, so should be all right.
Where's our next stop?
Well, I was thinking, have we worked with Benny before?
Yep, you have worked with everyone. It's why you're
Okay.
recruiting them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna need Benny and maybe Knox on this one. Actually, I was thinking, you know where they're at these days?
Let's see. Where is Benny at these days?
First roll of the game.
Knowledge, where are they?
So let's say because this is the first roll, go ahead and choose who your target is to hunt down first. Benny or Knox. You'll get to both eventually.
Let's see. Benny's into that kinky shit, isn't he? Let's see, where would he be at?
Not so much as like the kinky shit, but you know he does frequent the Church of Ecstasy of the Flesh. That's for sure.
That's
I
kind of what I was getting at.
Kinky shit.
It's some really, really religious kinky shit. Like,
Yeah, they worship the Flesh
Nuns
in
and
many
nuns
different
and
forms. I just in
Nuns
many
and
different
whips.
forms. There's different forms of worship.
No shame.
I remember he's into that, so I got a roll to track him down.
Well, if you just said it just straight out like that, I guess you could always just go there. But you definitely can roll too.
I think he's into the kinky stuff. I don't know if he's going to be there for sure, but
Okay.
I remember he's into that.
Go ahead, just roll me a hunt check.
Controlled.
Yeah, it's controlled, standard. We'll give you an extra bonus die because you worked with him before, and you obviously know a couple of one or two things about Benny as well, about generally what he's into.
Let's see.
Ooh. There's
All
a
right.
6 in there.
There's a 6 in there.
That is a success. So on a 6, Jasper, your hunch is spot on. You guys head straight to the Brightstone district. Now, the Brightstone district is a very nice, expensive, hoity-toity area. So, Jasper, what that 6 on the hunt allows you to do is describe to me how you are able to, including like Henry into this mix, like kind of go through this district unseen, unmolested, just kind of like scot-free, even though it's like a really nice place where they probably frowned on, you
The
guys.
low lives?
Yeah.
The low life.
We're talking about like
hide.
dignitaries. We're talking about like like high-ranking officials, nobles, etc.
My character used to be a field officer, not a naval officer, but an infantry officer, and he can put on a good face when he needs to and pretend to fit into those crowds, even though he doesn't do it anymore.
That backbone, that rigid backbone, shoulders up,
Yeah.
chin up, marching down that street like you belong
And
there.
I believe, yeah.
And then you have a sidekick, a Henry Cavill, but skinny.
Henry Cavill looking dude, he's fine.
But just skinny, real skinny.
I'm well put together.
Yeah. So a
I
scholar and a
can have
soldier.
an attaché.
Yeah, a scholar and a soldier, pretty much. Walking through. Not so bad. We move over to. We zoom out of you guys traveling, and we zoom in on a very opulent room. Brightstone is a fairly nice area. It's, again, the Brightstone air is cold but very clean, and within the Church of Ecstasy of the Flesh, the air here is thick, warm, scented with exotic oils, expensive steam, and perfumed incense. The mansion is less of a hall of worship and more of a secluded sanctuary of folks dedicated to the physical, whether it be sensational or just worshiping the physical traits. Dozens of statues of David's littering the halls here. You know, a monument to the human physique, both male and female. You know,
Said kinky shit.
yeah. Well, I mean, no, one of the statues has like, I don't know, a gimp mask on. You hear shouts of pain and pleasure from different areas throughout the mansion. This is a huge estate in one of the wealthiest districts of Dustfall. And it's here where we see Benny draped in a warm towel after a very extensive physical workout. There's steam rising off of his body as like the cold air around him kind of dissipates. And you walk in.
Henry Cavill neck down.
What was it?
He looks like Henry Cavill from the neck down.
From the neck down. Okay, yeah, he looks
Got
like
the body. I've got the
yeah,
face.
like it's like one of those towels that don't even cover up the whole body because he's so big. What does Benny look like?
He's not. Sorry.
What does Benny look like?
Well, he looks like a sword Asian guy.
Mhm.
He's seems kind like your stereotypical middle-aged, well, maybe a little younger than middle-aged Asian man. Kind of not. He's not big like Cavell, but you can tell he takes care of his body. Okay, like a Bruce Lee physique. How's that? And he's kind of, other than having a good body, he'd be kind of nondescript. He'd be like another body in like another gym or something. Okay, thinking like Donnie Yu from Hitman or Jet Li from one of his films. Okay,
Got it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You named like the 3 biggest martial artists. Next, you gotta do Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Who's a respectable martial artist, by the way?
I respect one of them, or
Yeah, one of the. I mean, because he's like in a lot of comedy movies, so people think he's just like.
oh, Jackie Chan. you're
Yeah,
talking
Jackie
about?
Chan. Yeah, Jackie Chan.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's, even though they stick out because they're famous. I'm thinking like, an Asian-looking guy, who would easily
Isn't
uh
that guy has
be
a pretty good
overlooked.
bod, right? The guy from what's that fucking Chinese one Marvel movie? What's his name? Ronnie Chan. Damn, look at
No,
old
Ronnie
Jackie
Chan.
Chan. Look at young Jackie Chan, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Ronnie
Nice.
Chang is the comedian. You're talking about the guy who played Shang-Chi.
Yeah, Shang-Chi. That's it. That's the one. He's got a pretty good
What
body,
about the guy
right?
from Blue's Clues?
What? Blue's Clues.
Yeah, Josh from Blue's Clues.
He's ripped. Josh from Blue's Clues is ripped. All right. Anyways, okay. Tail. We get the body
Yeah.
physique. Oh shit!
Okay.
That's the guy from Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
Okay. My arms are bigger than his though. No.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
They had a guy.
No, I like. Anyways.
I thought it was Steve.
No, Steve retired, man, long time ago.
I know they got someone to replace him. Was it this guy?
I didn't know
Oh,
he
there
was
was another
Asian.
one.
That was a
I
white
thought
guy.
I didn't.
Yeah, I think it's
I
Filipino.
thought it was another white guy.
I thought it was like a younger white guy that kind of looked like the original guy a little bit.
Yeah, like
That's
he
the
was
guy
like
I
a
thought.
younger version.
Yeah, like a younger version. I guess he's gone too. This is the new one.
Okay, so he's the third.
Is this
Owner of
third
the
generation,
zoo.
Hannah? Maybe.
Oh, I don't know that much. I just saw his picture. I was like, oh.
What the? You just follow this guy? And you don't know
I saw it on Reddit or something the other day.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. So, yes.
He has like random pictures of certain Asian guys.
I just you save it in the bank.
Yep. Benny, you're here, and you just got off of an intense workout, and you just bathed. Your body is primed. The walls here are white marble, perpetually damp from the steam that's being pumped into the room, and the orchestra playing outside in the halls, the music carrying through echoes into this chamber. You just got out of the sauna, you know, your muscles ready for the massage that you're about to get. The soft hiss of steam jets, the rhythmic sound of water dripping. You close your eyes as you lay down. Across the marble table sits Nelisani. Somebody pronounce his name for me. Nelisani? Nelisan? Nelisan?
Yeah, I feel like you're right.
Nelisane?
Shan.
Is it like a little attitude at the end? Nelisane?
Listen.
Teo, you tell me how to say this.
Oh,
This is your
Nelly's saying.
Nelisane?
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Alright, Nelisane in the membrane. Alright, so
Isn't that a female?
French. Nelson.
Is she a girl?
who?
Isn't she a girl?
Yeah, Nelisane.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
So Nelisane, as always, is impeccably, dressed in those the uniform, but like she works here, but she's not like a servant. She is a respected physician, an artist of the body, a scientist of muscles, a miracle worker of joints. She makes it so that you can continue to do what you do, which is theoretically abusing the shit out of your body. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and without, like all these people without physical therapy, they'd be fucking broken. Imagine an NFL player that doesn't do physical therapy. That's stupid. You're gonna be gone in like a year. But anyways, you're in this area, and she has you lay down, like you usually do. She takes the robe off of you, and she begins to run her hands, hitting all these muscles and parts where you can feel all that tension and grime and built up rage and shit, kind of they're entangled and twisted.
Acid.
Yeah, the lactic acid, the testosterone that's just twisted and entangled through these knots of muscles. Her delicate fingers surgically dissect them, and it's amazing as always. It's why you pay so much for this service. This is where your money goes to. Essentially, it's your body. It's reinvestment in perfection. You're Tom Brady. That's what it is. This is Tom Brady. And during this performance, though, she misses a note, and she's not usually like that. She's usually on point, but you can feel it. She misses a note during the massage. And then she misses another, and then another, until eventually she just stops.
I'm gonna like turn my head to the side so I can so's out my mouth. Like, is there something wrong?
She looks at you, her eyes. I am gonna get a better picture for her, but she's beautiful, but she's not holding a martini glass. She is definitely someone of the Skloven or a Koros descent. But her eyes are glistening with wet. She's like, oh, Cutter. She kind of very whispers, forgive me. This chamber usually provides perfect solace, but my heart is simply too heavy. My poor sister Grace. She hasn't been home in days. Not a single word. She begins to dab her eyes, like a little handkerchief.
Oh, if you can't continue, don't worry about it then. You need to be at least of sound mind if you were for you to continue performing.
Okay.
You're a fucking sweetheart up in here.
We
Yeah.
can cut this session for now.
You're only gonna get paid for half day. It's only fair. No, yeah, she looks pretty grateful to you. She's like, I would never do something so unprofessional. You know me. I take this seriously. This work. It's everything but my sister. She kind of looks up at you again and says, I think I know what's wrong. She has a new friend, and well, this friend is a lowlife. I just know he's influencing her in a bad way.
Does someone need to talk to this friend of hers?
She looks at you with these puppy dog eyes. Well, he is a thug. He's dangerous. There's not many people I know that could.
Well, if he's that dangerous, then maybe your sister should not be with him then.
I agree. I really wish somebody would just go over and yank her away, bring her back home.
Getting played so hard. I love it.
There's a man
Deal
with tattoos.
with tattoos.
His name is Chail. I just know he's just all she's tangled up with him and his unsavory business. Benjamin, he's
Yes.
big trouble.
Big trouble.
Did you take a look at your sheet by chance?
Yes. Yes.
Chael is on that sheet.
Yeah, I see that. Vicious thug.
What does it say? Racist thug?
No, vicious.
Oh, vicious thug. I was like,
Racist
what?
thug.
That's different.
Whoa.
He's like racist thug.
So, I was like, oh, that's not what I have on here.
Even if it was.
Just go
Hey,
ahead
on in my
and she change it to racist thug.
No. That's I don't say no to much, but No. Gotcha. Hey man.
Do you
There's-
proceed to check on your sister?
She kind of. What'd you just say?
Do you wish for me to check on your sister for you then?
Like take on your sister? Take back your sister?
No, to check on
Oh, check.
your sister, to visit her,
Yeah.
to voice
yes.
your concerns to her.
If you can find her, of course.
Oh, you do not
Please.
know where she is?
She's been missing. I haven't heard a single word from her. The only thing I know
Oh,
is
my goodness.
she's been hanging out with that child. He's an immigrant too, by the way.
Ice. Now,
I don't know if that matters, but
well, bad boyfriend is one thing.
Or Ghost Hunter's not
Pussy
ice.
person-
Oh,
Yeah, call Ice.
we're
No,
not ice.
no,
Jeez.
no.
Not taking those bounties.
okay, I'm gonna say, well, I just finally saw Hannah's gift. Well, having a bad boyfriend is one thing. Being missing and having a bad boyfriend is another. That's another. Yeah.
You can see why I'm so worried.
Well, let me see if I can. I will see if I can try to find her.
I've heard one thing. Chael. I heard he's with a bad crew.
A bad
She like,
crew?
yeah, she like kind of like puts her hands on your shoulder. She's like, please, please, Benjamin, do not get hurt over me. I do not want to see you hurt.
I do not want to see me get hurt either. But I will make sure that your sister is also not hurt. Okay?
Oh, God, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. She gives you a big hug. My services will
Towel's
be
still
free.
on, right? Does it towel?
Yes, Tao's like you're still laying down and she's just like she's
Oh,
not
okay.
like hugging you like skin to skin, but like just kind of like, you know, like just draping over you a little bit. That is not
Okay.
weird. Maybe she's, you know, just like, yeah, something like just there's a little bit of hugging there, but that's it. And she backs away pretty quickly and she's like my services for you will be free, like whenever, you know, for a small amount of time. But it'd be crazy if she said
Sorry?
forever.
You're breaking up there.
Oh, am I breaking up? Can you guys all still hear me?
I hear you.
Sounds fine to me.
Okay.
I hear you.
Teo, she said
Yeah, I think it's.
it might be you, but
Yeah, it's probably my connection showing that.
okay.
I think it is you.
Yeah, I'm getting some major pain.
Okay.
Got like a 1.5 second. Now 2.5 second.
Shit. Okay. Well, we will say that she says that, you know, the next time you use her service, you don't have to
Okay.
pay for the vice. All right.
Okay, I much appreciate it, but let me focus on your sister first.
Thank you. Just then, a servant comes in. Okay.
Okay, look at the servant.
And yeah, they kind of whisper to Nelsain. You hear, Madame, I apologize for the interruption, but there are some individuals asking for Benjamin at the Outer Lodge. They insist it is a matter of most urgency. One appears to be one of those, how do you say, academics. The other, a soldier of some sort. Like Nelisane kind of looks over to you. She says, well, it seems like even in this sanctuary...
I would dress.
Yeah? What do you say?
If someone's looking for me, I will dress and I will be on my way if some of these people are looking for me. I think I have an idea of who they are.
Thank you, Benjamin. I really do owe you. Thank you. As you step out into the streets outside the church, you are faced with our two friends, Jasper and Henry. Outside the streets of Brightstone.
Is it afternoon or evening?
It's like, if it's in the evening, it's nighttime.
Okay. Good
Told you
evening,
to be here.
gentlemen. Is there something you need?
I tell Henry I told you to be here, then I kind of walk and fade into the background and let Henry do all the talking.
Hey, Benny. How's your day
Yes.
or night?
Good day of training, though one of my associates seems to have a problem with her sister, which I may want to talk with one of you guys about later. But I'll put that to a side for now. What is it that you need to retrieve me for?
Yeah, we got I don't know if you're looking for got time to make some coins, but we got asked, there's a job. And we could use a man of your I kind of hand like shadow box mimic a little bit, your skills.
Fair enough. So what's the score then?
Well, we gotta retrieve something, and that something's held up by, like a gang, some not so great people that you might get to beat them up. I figure you enjoy that. So
If I don't shoot him first.
So maybe a bit of danger that you may be facing. Okay, I'm in. If there is coin.
there is, and we've got a base of operation. Haven't checked it out yet, but it'd be nice to play a bit. Gotta find these guys first.
Okay. So is it just the three of us, or do we have other?
Well, you were Knox. We figure her skills might come in handy. Yeah.
You really want to
That is
get her?
what
She's been fucking mainlining some weird shit lately. I think she's like what is she? She's a strength potion addict now or something like that. I don't even know. Got to get her involved.
Well, sometimes you can't all be, muscles and bullets. We might need some tools, some tricks. She's got tricks up her sleeve.
Son of a bitch. I'm in. I don't know if you guys
Saying
get
she
that.
was crazy before, and okay,
Well, apparently, if you're gonna need all three of us in your assignment, it is possibly gonna be quite important one then. Yes.
That's what I've been told. Plus, the thing we're retrieving, supposedly, it's, it's a bit weird, so might need a weird expert. Make sure we can handle it right.
Well, let's go find our associate. Then you can fill us on the details once we go to our new base of operations. Yes.
Do we know, do we need to figure out where she is?
That is a really good question. This is actually one of those things where I would like to ask you, Hannah, if you would like to tell us where your character would be. Like, I do have the scene, but that scene is going to just bleed into wherever you say your character is, where they find you.
Gotcha. She's probably like super isolated. Like she kind of keeps up to herself and has like a collection of like stray spirits or whatever around. And
Stray spirits? Wait,
yeah,
what are
An
you?
alchemist, not a spirit person.
yeah, I'm an alchemist.
Well, okay. Well,
I
I mean,
gather
hey.
some of their.
Oh,
Those
the
are not those kind of
ectoplasm?
spirits.
The
Different kind of
ectoplasms?
spirits.
Uh huh.
Are you saying to the ectoplasm?
I am.
Okay. All right. That's the jizz. No, I'm
Yeah. I mean, essentially, it is.
Literally.
Some spirit come.
Yes. No, I'm joking. That's
I just
gross.
strapped them down in a chair and they just,
No.
help me do.
You
no
already
questions.
did. Don't worry. All right. So I will say, okay. Well, think about where, like, is it like a hole in the wall? Is it like an apartment? Is it like a
Like maybe some sort of like apothecary slash type. Yeah.
apothecary? I think you have a character friend, right? That's an apothecary.
I do.
Oh, Stasia.
Stasia is fine.
No. I'm gonna pronounce it the way you pronounce it. They're your friends. Stasia. Is that a female, male? I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you'll look at them and not really sure what they are either.
Ah, okay. You don't know they. Okay, cool. So
Randy, there we go.
Stasia.
That's the-
Okay. Let's say they own an apothecary, and you've taken up residence there, for now, right? And it's probably not the first one, like, friend you've had, but you like blew their shit up, and then they like kicked you out, and then that probably blew
that
up the
tends to
friendship.
happen.
Yeah,
At a university for doing that.
it also blows up the relationship with that person when you like, do that.
An incendiary sever.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is go then now to Char Hollow, where we are standing at night outside the what seems to be the train station. So the train station, how the trains work is how electricity works in general is that these spirits and stuff of supernatural matter generate ectoplasm when, like, experimented on or withdrawn somehow magically. Hold on, this is a little bit too loud for me. Okay. All right. So, and that's used to like generate the power here. I don't know. I think even your characters 100% don't understand. Maybe Nox, we have to figure out exactly how they do this, or maybe you can come up with a way to, or maybe that's what Nox is doing, is like coming up with ways to different ways to extract ectoplasm. However, we are here at the Gadrock rail station. These last cities of humanity. So Dustfall is a city surrounded by electrical walls. It's the only way to keep the horrifying supernatural monsters outside the city away. However, these cities are now connected by these monorails, these like lifted off elevated rail stations. And we are here at Gadrock Rail Station in Char Hollow. A cavern of rattling iron and perpetual noise. The air here is metallic and hot, thick with the smell of coal, of engine oil, of electricity, of the burnt ozone, and the faint, unsettlingly scent of electroplasmic leakage. Massive clanking locomotives kind of piercing the gloom with their whistles. Do I have a whistle sound? Give me 1 second. I'm actually...
I just bought my daughter one of those train whistles. I should go grab it.
I actually almost... There's not many sound effects that I don't have. Yep, here it is. One of these, Johns. There you go.
Sharp one.
Was. You're meeting your contact here in the shadows, beneath one of the huge soot-stained archways that lead out from the broken lightning barrier. You're here, Nox, because in order for you to do your experiments, what do you need?
Oh, like equipment and you mean like specifics?
No, just like general.
Oh,
What would
just like I need a bench, I need vials, I need
shit?
substances,
Yeah, just equipment
I
and
need
stuff.
good stuff.
Yeah, you need stuff, right? It's not, you can't just write it like on paper like a story. These are tangible, practical equipment. And your contact, Sister Thorn, that's what you know her as, Sister Thorn. I almost said sister. Two twins. No,
These are all so hot. What the hell?
I don't know, man. This is what the AI does. And she's not supposed to look like that too, honestly. She's probably supposed to be like a little bit more like worn. But anyways,
She's like freshly showered.
yeah, she's clean. She's clean. So Sister Thorn is already here, and you know that she's a Deathland scavenger. That means that she's tough, she's pragmatic, you know, she's a survivor, that's for sure, because the Deathlands, which is anywhere that's not in the walled city, is a rough place to be. You know, it's apocalyptic out there. And she is heavily scarred. She has gear that seems like it's been salvaged from shipwrecks and ruins. She stands over, you know, one of these metal crates. She looks impatient. She looks alert. She's constantly scanning the crowd. Do you walk up to her? What do you do?
Wait, you said I did know her? Or she's my first contact point.
She's your contact. Yeah, she's on your sheet. I put her on your sheet as your vice purveyor. She's the person who provides you the equipment and ingredients for you to do your weird experiment shit.
Yeah, I would probably I obviously carry like a stack of notebooks that are like strewn about, and I'm kind of like twitchy, and I'll walk up to her like cautiously.
When you say twitchy, like you do mean like just
I'm
like
uncomfortable. My skin's itchy, like I'm
whoa,
just,
like a crack addict?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Maybe like a mild.
Okay,
mild
milder
crack
than
addict.
that. Milder than that.
Methy. Yeah.
Okay. Little
Big push
methy?
addict.
Did you just say little methy?
A little methy.
Okay.
My list.
Oh wow.
I smell crack, Joe Rogan. All right.
Y'all got any of that potions?
Okay. So So as you walk
Yeah, I
up,
was actually thinking of that GIF, Bamboo.
perfect.
Witchy.
As you approach Sister Thorn, she nods at you, and she sees you tweaking a little bit, but she's used to it. She's like, "Your light leech. The longer I wait here, the more likely some blue coats decide to inspect our cargo."
Cargo.
Yes. She kicks the metal crate. "Your material is here. The specialized copper conduit wiring that you asked for, remember?"
Oh, and I quickly grab it and like inspect it over. Like,
Oh, it's a crate, so it's big.
just kidding.
No, joke. No, it's a smaller crate. You can move it over. And yes, you see a spool of copper wiring pretty much.
All right, and I'll kind of nod and inspect it. And
Yeah, it looks like copper. It's kind of hard to fake that, I think. Unless you got just some kid painting that shit with with like special paint. But anyways, she's just like, and I managed to snag that vial of night squid ink.
and her eyes light up like hugely, and she gets really excited.
So just to let you know, and she's explained this to you, this is why you know what this is that she's told you about night squids, these squid-like octopus creatures that pretty much evolved to come out onto the land. And like, so now just imagine giant octopus just walking around with their tentacles like legs. And one such squid shoots acidic ink at their prey, and then like run over and hunt them down and eat them, just like a normal
How did you
octopus
obtain
would.
this?
She gives you a hard look. "Don't ask questions you don't want to know." Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't want to answer it. But let's just say, she holds up 3 fingers. That many did.
Oh, that's expensive. And I kind of take the vial and sniff it and inspect it.
Let's be honest, I did not fight for it. The ink shoot out. It killed 3 of my friends. I just scooped them up and ran away.
Guess you see the body as a temple. I see it as a laboratory.
That's a weird thing to say. Did not ask. Shit, I was just telling you a traumatic story of how I got this, and you're talking about body as experiment. Well, experiment away. She puts the liquid, inky dark liquid, in your hand. You take it. She said, "Oh, I've heard a rumor about those things."
Oh yeah, and I pull out my notebook.
Yes, you hear tales of things, you know. And I did hear from Severo's crew that they are used for tattoos.
Did you say tattoos?
Tattoos.
And I scribble things down.
But I don't know. You can drink it for all I care, you know, but don't, because you probably die and then I lose a customer. So don't drink it.
No, I've got a lot of work to do with this.
No, but I mean it. Don't drink it, okay? I'm so serious. Do not drink. Look at me. Don't drink this.
Are you squid lighting me or what?
No, I'm honestly worried that you're going to drink it. That's why.
I mean, it smells okay.
All right. Well. So you get some material. So you can mark this down. Actually, this is an actual real thing. You can mark some material that you need, that you could possibly need for a long-term project. The long-term project will be like a clock, and on your downtime, you can spend like, you know, actions to fill that up, and then whatever you're trying to do or research, whatever it is, like a new item or whatever, you know, it will be done once we do it. You'll get XP and it'll be great.
You said put it on the clock, like just night squidding?
No. This is just material. So you can just, like, at the end of the day, regardless if it's called night squid or not, it's just a material. It's like one material. And then we're just flavoring it as night squid ink. You know, if you want to use it as just like an item,
just eat it.
yeah. If you want to just use it as a regular item as itself, I will let you do that. Or you can use it as a quote unquote material for a long-term project.
Gotcha.
And then that will help like you fill up the clock for that long-term project if you decide to use it for it. But that means you can't use it for your like a personal use like weapon. Ew. What is that? That shit's black as fuck. What is that?
Squid
I think that is
ink
squid ink.
pasta.
Yeah.
Damn, is it usually that like
Yeah.
slimy looking?
I don't think they're supposed to put that much on it. They
Yeah,
gotta have
dude,
squid
that
ink.
looks like a lot of ink. Ew. And is that hot sauce next to it? Like, did you eat this shit with hot sauce? Yeah, that's like Tabasco sauce, right? Right? Like, anyways, that's gross.
I could put Tabasco sauce in anything.
Okay, so you managed to grab your crate, Nox. You managed to get your night ink. You leave your Deathland scavenger contact. So if you don't have, well, she is on your thing, Sister Thorn. You can add Sister Thorn to your friends list.
Yeah. Clever friends.
Mm-hmm.
Is that with an E?
Sister Thorn is with a. You can actually see it if you go to the journal, and with like the book with the 2 stars, and then go down to NPCs,
Oh, that one. I see.
and then
Oh, yep. I see your name.
mm-hmm. So you don't even. You can just write directly on that sheet too if you want, like under. I don't know if you press edit or something. There's notes. Yeah, you can always write it down there. Or wherever you want. She also has a character sheet. You can write it down on her character sheet too. Whatever.
My friend list, yeah.
Yeah, your friend list. So you leave Char Hollow. You leave the rail, and you go somewhere. The apothecary. When you go to, let's say your apothecary is also, you know, somewhere in Char Hollow. Why not? And you run into Stasia. Stasia just flips the sign from open to close as you round the corner. Stasia looks at you. What does Stasia look like? Who is Stasia?
Stasia's like a tall, ambiguous person with like scraggly, like mid-length hair.
Okay.
Very like lean and tall. Not much of like a shape other than like a planky appearance. And maybe like, I don't know, like bright blue eyes.
Bright blue eyes. You said scraggly hair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What kind of, if you could give like a reference of like a person that we know, that I would know, like a celebrity or, because like what I'm getting right
what's
now
that
is
chick's
like,
name? Hold on. Oh, what's her name? She's like the ice queen and
Elsa.
no.
Ice Queen.
Oh my god, I can't
The Ice
remember
Queen
the
from
name.
what?
I can't remember that right now.
A movie? Like a TV show?
Yeah.
A movie? Ice
Yeah.
Queen from Princess.
Try to look her up.
Oh, from Lord of the Rings. You're talking
No,
about.
it's not Gladriel.
You're talking about Lord of the Rings, right?
Oh yeah, maybe it's that actress.
She kind of looks scary at times.
It's not like Kate Blanchett. It's
Is that Kate Blanchett? Did I just describe
No.
Kate Blanchett?
But
Yes,
sure,
I
we'll
did.
say Kate Blanchett for now. I'm still trying to think of who. what her name
Isn't
was.
isn't it Kate Blanchett?
That's the one that you're thinking of, but
Oh, okay. Which Ice Queen? Okay.
oh, Tilda Swinton is who I was thinking.
Tilda Swinton. Oh
Yeah,
yes,
her.
yes.
I was
Who
like,
said
I
that?
couldn't fucking think of her name.
Looks like Tilda's. Yes, that's what it was. I kept thinking Kill Bill, right? Like she's in that one too, right?
Oh, Uma Thurman.
Not Uma Thurman. No, sorry. No, Narnia. That's what she was.
I think that's who she was. That's
Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. She looks like Tilda Swinton. Stasia just like goes from open to close. You see like the lights kind of dim in the apothecary. She sees you walking. They see you walking down the street. They're like, oh, if it isn't Knox. How was your evening, Knox?
I excitedly rush in and kind of flash her the vial and say, look. You know what this is?
No. Some sort of
Night
ink?
squid. Night squid ink.
What is a night squid?
I mean, I've never seen one, but they come out of the water and kill people and emit ink. And I gotta check it out. And I kind of scurry like to the back room. Do you want to come?
Come where? To do what?
To my bench. Come look at it.
Number one, that's my bench.
Well, you know we share these things.
Right. Well, it's more so that I own and you use.
Well, I mean, my knowledge is your knowledge, right?
Right.
Are
Knox,
you okay?
I think it's time we had a conversation about dishes.
Can we wait
The dishes.
until I check out this ink?
The fucking dish. The dishes, Knox. The dishes.
I'll do the dishes later. Let me just give me a couple hours. I promise I'll do them.
What's so? You can see she has a soft spot for you. She's like, all right, what? We will. Let us examine the ink. I find myself curious.
And I take one of like a dropper off of like the shelf or something that she has for sale and bring it with me back.
And yeah, you go ahead and do so. Okay, so what do you do? What's the first thing you do with the night ink?
Oh, I'll take like a drop of it
Mm-hmm.
and I'll put it on a slide and I'll kind of like check its luminescence and I'll maybe look at it under like a microscope and just see like if there's any like, I don't know, organic or living matter in the ink itself.
You're going to inject it directly into your veins.
No, I'm a little more cautious than that.
Oh, okay.
That'll come later. That's round 2.
So you want to just examine it real quick? Is there a role for this?
Yeah. Just properties.
Is there something that you would like to do? Let's see. there's
I mean, there's
Stasia.
Tinker.
Okay, let's roll
Study.
study. Yeah, let's roll study. That sounds like a study. Do you have study?
Oh, study. I don't.
Oh, you
I
don't?
roll?
Let's do you can, but it's not going to be great. That's up to you. I will give you a choice. You can choose. You choose. You tell me, do you tinker with it or do you study it? You tell me.
I feel like I would want to study it first and then tinker.
Okay. Well, please. This is a controlled environment that you have everything at your fingertips. Nothing overtly dangerous.
Controlled. Standard.
This will have a standard effect, sure.
And no bonus.
No bonus.
And then position.
Oh, you got a 3 and a 6, but how?
Oh, no, that's instant rolled that. Oh wait,
No, you did.
mine. I didn't scroll down. Yeah. Oh, a 6.
Yes, you got a 3 and a 6. However, when you don't have any points in it, you roll 2 and get the
Lowest.
lower. So this is a 3, which is a failure. All right. So this is one of those moments where, because this is a controlled environment, there's no big risk. However, you still failed. So in this case, I will say that because you're working with highly volatile acidic stuff, you can actually potentially cause one level 1 harm to yourself or to Stasia. And it's not up to you to decide. We're gonna roll it randomly.
Oh.
Now, you can resist this. If you think it's a little too harsh, let me know though. But she did say it was an acid that just shoots out and kills people. Like, you know, this is incredibly just impatient and reckless almost. However, do you have that option to resist? You have to burn. I guess I don't know how much stress you have to burn. And since this was a study check, you actually can use that stat, which is what is it for you? It'll be 1 insight. So you have to, in order to find out how much stress, you have to choose the attribute. So in this case, it'll be insight. For emotional fallout, being tricked, despair. No, this would be for prowess. Oh, which you have 2. Nice. You roll 2d6, and this amount of stress you take is 6 minus the highest die result. So if you resist and you roll a 6, you don't take any stress.
Where did you see the prowess?
So prowess is just the amount of dots that you have in the first column. So that's 1 dot for finesse that you have and 1 dot for
I
wreck.
see.
So that's 2.
Yeah.
So do you want to resist? You have a good somewhat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said roll 2d6s.
2d6s.
All right, let's try it.
Or just click on, well, you can just click on prowess, I think.
Oh, well,
Like
let me see if I
that.
can do it that way. Yeah, I'm clicking on it.
It opens up another page, like another option.
Oh, it goes another browser here. Yeah. Oh. Well, I rolled 3 times, so you can just take the first one if you want. The one in.
Sure. So I will take. So on I'll take the last one because that's the one correct. You do. So you take 1 stress, Nox. However, so you can check 1 stress on your thing. However, due to your finesse or your wrecking ability, you prevent any lasting harm to yourself or to Stasia. How do you do this?
Well, I think I was just using the dropper, and maybe it like flies out, and I just kind of cover it up and say, "Whoops! What a peculiar substance!" and like kind of try to cover it up.
Okay, a single drop does land on the table and it's like tss, goes straight through. Stasia just kind of looks at you. Look,
We'll need to get that fixed.
Knox, we do need to have a conversation. There is something called rent, money. I need it.
Gosh, I'll do the dishes, and then we can talk about rent.
I'm just saying, making a living, it ain't easy, mate.
Good for my word. I'm good for my word.
And then you hear dum, 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 knocking outside. Stasia kind of looks at. She's like, she just closed recently enough where she thinks it's like possibly another customer. So she's like, we'll talk about this afterwards. She walks over outside, looks at the door, says, Knox, get over here right now.
I peek my head
Knox.
out. What?
And outside,
I
like
snatch everything
the
away and slowly walk up.
outside the store window, like the like the door and this like the, well, I guess she would have like a store window for like the herbs and stuff. In the sunlight, you see three gentlemen. Benjamin, pretty solidly built, tightly knotted fighter, Asian, short, and then you see Henry, a man who looks like Henry Cavill but more scholarly, who's also probably from Skalova or wherever that like Scandinavian country was. And then we also have Jasper, a chiseled man. Where's Jasper from? Aruvia. What did Jasper look like?
Jaspy.
My mic's off. My daughter's around. Yeah, Aruvia is kind of like Persian Indian, North Indian type. So like dark skin, dark hair, very clean cut. He's
Cool.
My guy's a soldier.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Like-
All right.
Like Indian soldier, Indian military type.
Dope. All right. That's what you see, Knox.
All right, and I kind of come out the entrance and do a little twitchy curtsy and say, "Evening, lads." And then I look back at Stasia and say, "Hey, I'll have that rent money sooner than you think."
Stasia just glares at you. Just be safe. Don't get into any unnecessary and unwarranted trouble. And she like glares at your comrades here. And then
Shrug,
she
give a salute.
She kind of slinks into her apothecary, closes the door again, and then puts the sign back to closed. And then, like, the blinds comes down.
How'd you guys find me here?
Well, this is the third apothecary we checked. About time we got to the right one.
Stasia's gonna kill me. So, what can I do you for?
Well, we got this job that could use your help. Gotta find some weird stuff, and
attention.
you know weird stuff. So, figure could use the help handling that. And maybe some of your gadgets can probably come in useful as well.
I'm just like adjusting my clothes and belt and listening, and yeah, I do specialize in those things. So what's the thing? What are we doing?
Well, we're looking for don't laugh. a collar and a leash. Probably kind of spiritual, magical. I don't know, but they got taken by some bad guys.
Whose collar?
You heard of Dimmer Sisters?
Can't say I have. Must be some
Well,
pretty good shit.
They're into those spirit stuff, so maybe a spirit artifact. I don't know. They really didn't give me much info, but I trust my sources, so it seems like a legit job. Just trying to cover my bases.
All right, if there's money, I'm in. Just need to grab a couple things. And the other two, they're pretty quiet. They're into this collar leash thing.
Not really, but I'm here for the coin.
Whistling a little bit.
Now, you guys could have worked together all in the past too. Possibly. That's a good question.
I kind of know him.
Yeah, like, are you guys all just like, are you guys, would you guys like be able to be a crew right away, or is it more of like, you know, is this like a folly thing where like we try to get like superstars from like 5 different teams, put them together, and then, you know, they implode?
Dear LeBron James.
Yep, the LeBron James.
Super team.
Because we all know super teams don't work. They don't win rings.
Yeah. I think
These are not super teams. This is
yeah. We said we're ghetto vigilantes, right? So
Yep.
like
this is more like
We all
kick-ass
grew up in the hood.
superheroes.
we're not the best, but you know we got.
Oh no, you guys are
going out.
tier 1 or tier 0 or tier 1. I don't know what you are. You guys are, this is the start of this crew, this new crew for this particular mission. However, like, all you guys all professionals and might have run across each other in certain jobs, maybe something like that. Names.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've met, and maybe not as this all 4 together, but
Oh yeah, it's a big job. Yeah.
and other stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. As you guys all kind of meet up, what's the next move here?
Well, I takes the keys out of my pocket and say, one of the perks of this job, it provided a place for us to work out of. So I haven't had a chance to check it out yet before finding all of you.
In that case, bring some more things.
You just run back and grab like a whole luggage.
I have like burlap sacks of things.
Rolling her all of her luggage. Can't stop it.
Damn.
More like Santa. I don't have wheelie luggage.
Just a trash bag of your shit
Yeah.
in there? God, that's such like early 20s. 4 trash bags is all you need.
Yeah. Oh my god, those are the days.
Okay. So, yeah, just tons of stuff. Just like Santa Claus, just hauling it on their back.
You guys want to help me with this?
Now, vehicles.
I look at the muscly dude.
Does anyone have vehicles in this? Like, I don't know what the rules were, but I guess there wasn't necessarily. Oh wait, there's something for your crew, isn't there? Hold on, vigilantes. Yes, carriage.
Yeah, we did not get carriage or boat, so we're gonna take the train or the bus or whatever.
Well,
The rail.
there are cabbies in this game, so yeah, a carriage pulls up. You guys get in. You know, the cabbie's like, "Oh, extra full of weight." Points to the trash bags. And then, like, you know, you guys pay. The good thing about this game is that we don't care about small money. These coins, they don't represent like one single coin. These coins represent like a month's wage or like a year. Like this is real money not like the small day-to-day stuff. And so yeah, you guys pay the driver.
Like a level of income or wealth.
What'd you say?
More like it indicates the level of income or wealth that you have.
Yes, exactly, 100%. And what you can do as well is when you earn coin, you can stash them. Okay, and when you stash them, you see those 4 lines. They're 4 rows, I think they're called, with like multiple columns. You go by you go by row. So like you fit the coin from left to right. So like if you put the coin in the stash, you lose it, like you can't spend it. But once you hit that last box of that first row, that indicates your like wealth entirety, your status. So somebody with like 3 rows filled is like a really rich person in this world at this point. You'll be treated as such, like somebody who drives around, Ferraris and stuff like that. Like the 4th row box, that would be like Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos type millionaires. Right now you guys are at 0, so this means like less than normal means.
Yeah, we're living out of trash bags.
Bill Gates and still working in the garage.
I'm scumming it up.
You're scumming it up. However, with these jobs coming up, with this job at least, you're gonna be a good way to filling that up if you decide to use it that way. Now, we are gonna end soon, but however, before we do, you guys have the keys. Do you guys go to the base?
I'd like to.
Yeah,
Set it up.
let's move in.
Okay. So the cabbie drops you off at the 6 towers. And I'll move you guys here real quick. 6 towers.
I feel
This
like I remember this music from the last campaign.
this music?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I do reuse stuff.
All right.
Yeah, it seems familiar.
You guys definitely see the word is decrepit, I believe. Mansion.
Mhm.
Ooh, this is nice. And I click my heels together.
This is the creepiest vibe though. Here.
Grumbling and picking up a bag and walking inside.
I run in and like kind of polish the dust off as I go a little bit.
Inside.
When you open it,
As you guys walk inside, the candles light up automatically one by one.
oh shit, just some Castlevania stuff.
Guess if
Them out.
if we take a place from spirit wardens, we get a haunted house, I guess.
Checking the quality of the walls, making sure they're still sturdy, making sure it's defensible.
I will say this. Do you have any ranks in study?
I don't think so. Let me look.
Okay.
I believe it.
I have 1 point in study.
Well, how about this? Why don't we make it a random? Who mentioned the structure?
I did.
Oh,
Jasper.
okay. Jasper mentioned
You know,
the structure. So Jasper's walking around, like tapping on the pillars and stuff, and the walls. Give me a fortune roll. Well, why don't we do a fortune roll? And that would determine.
He's got a pointing survey.
Well, this is not much. This isn't really necessarily like a success or failure. This is more just like what's happening with the house. But I mean, why don't you roll though 1 for each person right now? So 4d6. Each one of you can add like a chance for this to be a great.
Did I roll the fortune roll on this? Where do I click on for that?
You can just roll 4d6. You can just type in /R space 4d6, or you can just click on any skill. You got to find it, the any skill, and then just on the first drop down, it says fortune roll.
And the any skill? Where the hell is the any skill?
Oh, it's there. You can find it.
Alright.
Any.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh no.
Just leave.
Because that was a joke, though. There is no any skill. I'm just saying, you click on.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Pick on anything.
Yeah.
Okay, and then controlled.
No, not controlled. Fortune.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Fortune roll. Standard.
Yep. And then you can set in it's a +2 or it's a +2. Yes, +2.
Okay.
Oh no, that's a sway. Wait, what?
Well, there wasn't any. You said click any skills. It said fortune roll. That's what it was.
Yeah. Wait, that's not what it should have been. No.
Let me double check.
Oh shoot! It's like that's not working. Let's try hunt.
Try hunt. Yeah. Fortune roll. Standard.
Guess. Oh wait, there's a button that's underneath your friends list that says roll fortune. Actually, there it goes.
Actually, your friends list.
Yeah, right at under the last.
I see. There we go. 4 fortune dice.
One for each player. Current. Okay. 5. 5 is the highest. That's good. There is some structural damage here, Jasper. But granted, a house this old is bound to have some. Will it kill you? No.
Not gonna take mortar fire, but it'll be okay.
Houses built these days can't withstand mortar fire. Like that shit will crumble in a second.
Try not to piss off any faction that's gonna get angry enough to mortar fire our base.
Artillery? They're just shooting artillery fire from their base.
We had to really piss them off.
Base battle. All right. So, who else?
Trebuchet problems.
So, as Jasper is examining the structure, what does the rest of you guys do? In your newfound base.
I'm obviously looking for a space to call shop.
Trying to find a room.
Okay, so Nox, you do stumble across a fully functional alchemical workshop.
Whoa!
Yep. You're like, fuck that copper wiring I just bought, which you did bring, by the way. It was heavy as shit. There's a bunch of copper wire
I
here.
had some goons carrying it.
Yeah.
Whoa! All right.
As you
just kinda
walk in
look
here,
around.
there is like beakers that bubble with boiling water. A whistle comes out, more candlelight lighting up.
This is her dream. She's
Yep.
like so ecstatic right now. And... Oh, I think my monitor. Okay, never mind.
Creepy house within a chemical lab is like perfect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, she's.
I mean, definitely, Jasper, you do clock. You're like, what the fuck? There was somebody using this right before we came in, but it didn't look like it. The ground is thick with dust. Like, no one has been here for ever.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. She doesn't care. She just sets up shop, throws her notebooks on the bench, and just gets to work right away. Like,
love it.
looking at everything.
Okay. And you begin to tinker away. Benny, what were you saying you were doing?
Oh, I thought I was checking out, see if I can check out a room for myself.
Oh, yes,
Or like a-
definitely.
Yeah, like just like a private room. Since it's kind of our base, I assume everyone's gonna have maybe some like personal quarters for themselves.
If anything this mansion has is rooms by the plenty. You know, that's the only thing it can
Okay.
probably offer you is rooms.
Okay.
However, your room, Benny, there's only one room that has a fireplace. You can claim that if you would like, as you're the first one to.
Oh. Cool, I'll take the fireplace.
Yeah, you walk into the room. The windshields kind of like the window the window curtains flutter a little bit with like a evening breeze going through the open window, and you see one of the fireplace, a nice ornate one, come to life as it begins to burn whatever like cobwebs and old wood, coal that used to be there. You're envisioning here, this room is so big, you're thinking you can probably also fit like gym equipment up in this bitch too.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Known to have gym with the fireplace.
I would like to try it.
Gym.
I'd like to try and
classy gym,
examine
bro.
like. I'd like to try and like survey the rest of the house and just like understand how long it's been abandoned, and especially with the lab being here, just try and get a sense of what happened to the prior occupants and how long it's been this way.
Sure, you can roll me that if you would like to survey. You know, there isn't really any consequence here, so you can just roll it controlled, normal, standard.
Yeah. That's nice.
Okay. 3. That is unfortunately 3 is a failure.
Okay.
Jasper, you definitely look around and it's been abandoned. You know, no one has lived here for what seems to be like maybe at least a couple of years. At least. Like no less than 1 year. To like 1 to like 100. Somewhere around there. And whoever lived here previously definitely just left it to rot. Nothing smells out of the ordinary. It doesn't have like the stench of like squattering or animals, which some abandoned places might. So it's been maintained in that way.
In that case, I kind of shrug that I can't find anything more about it, and just find a room to sleep off my drinks.
Okay, cool. With the flush of the gambling, the drinking, and then finally the whole walking around the entire town, looking for people, you're pooped. Jasper, you head to bed. What is Henry?
We're supposed to get the deal done tonight, don't we? Get the fucking job done tonight, aren't we? Shit.
What did you say?
Weren't we supposed to get the job done tonight, though?
Not this session. I'm going to explain that to you before
I
we.
meant for the character's perspective, we're supposed to go back out and start doing the job tonight, though.
Maybe.
Not
Yeah.
players tonight. But...
Yeah. If we could just say for now you just lie down on your newfound bed, which is that's
chill
fine.
out for a bit.
Yeah, chill.
Let's chill out for a bit.
All right, Henry. What do? Do you examine this base? What do? You claim a room?
I'll claim a room. I'll find a room that's more like an office. That's got some shelves and a big desk that we can do planning and stuff around.
Let's get like a 1d6 fortune dice roll from you.
Okay. So you said there's a roll fortune button.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there is. 1.
1. And we'll see what you get. All right.
4.
You find a room that is an office. It is a great office. No, it has a magnificent desk, ornate. But that shit is so big, it goes like almost wall to wall in this small office. But it's like the nicest desk you've ever seen. But the office room is It's pretty small.
Okay. I mean, is there
Some
I
shelves,
guess I could,
a filing
got some
cabinet.
shelves. Okay. Seems good enough. We can organize our stuff here. I guess I'll also find like a room, or do I have to sleep in the office?
No, it's up to you. There's like 14 rooms in this mansion.
Yeah, it's a mansion, right? I can find. I don't care
ain't
too much
but
about.
there's
the
no
room
other
I
rooms
sleep-
that have a desk like that, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I'll definitely drop off some stuff at the office room that I can like use it as for like where we do plans and meetings and stuff later. But
wait, the
I'll find,
office
like-
is where you guys are gonna cram in to do the plans? Okay, I love it. I have something just
well,
for
I'm
that.
an academic. I'm gonna end up with just like papers and plans all over that desk. That we
All
need to go
right.
through, so. But I
love
find just whatever modest room I can find to crash in. But also, while I just like go around the house, I do wanna like study it for spirits or whatever. See if it's like haunted. I figure like on one hand, I'm like quite impressed. I was like, man, these Dimmer sisters are they must have resources to just like hand this to us for this job. But I'm still super curious on how August knows them that they seem pretty resourceful. But given I know they're spirit wardens, I was like, well, I wonder how they managed to get their hands and keep this kind of place if there's spirits here or anything like that.
Yeah, sure. Roll a study on it. I think that's what you wanted, right? You want to study the area? Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, you examine what needs to be examined to make some deductions here.
Is this control standard as well?
Yep. Sure. Yeah.
2.
So you look and scour this whole place, ritual markings, right? Like there are things that you could look for essentially here that would indicate some sort of background to this. No pictures, really. No like personal belongings. Mirrors. Some mirrors are covered up, some are not. Lots of dust. The wall paintings are chipped, the ceiling tiles are chipped, like the tiles are chipped, but nothing is like super out of place or broken. You do feel this eerie chill to the mansion, and candles keep fucking lighting up wherever you guys go, and then like turning off when you leave.
Is the candle thing normal for this like world and setting? Like is that just like we do?
Oh, no.
Like, that's
No,
how
no.
things- Okay.
No, definitely is weird. No, like it's
Okay.
your characters aren't freaking out because like even in real life, I mean, well, I don't know, like your characters might be freaking out, but at the same time, like what are you gonna do? It's like somebody gave you a free house. Like you might have to, like, you're not really quite sure, but it's not dangerous, so nothing has assaulted you or anything yet, nothing has assaulted you yet. Oh yeah, I mean, you take a look. Yeah,
Okay.
it seems like legit. As to the relationship, I mean, it's hard to decipher here. This is a pretty nicely built home, though. It seems to have withstand some like test of time. And at one point, it probably was lived in, or else the furniture that looks really old probably wouldn't be here. All right, Annie, you found the workshop. What do you find a room?
I'll take this as my room. Like I'll just kind of curl up, maybe like under.
Jeez.
Or something.
Okay. Sure. That is perfectly fine. It prevents other
On
people
the floor in the
from.
lab.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
prevents
don't want people
other.
stealing my shit.
I just want to say that prevents other people from possibly using a workshop for other stuff, but whatever.
Oh, well. we
No,
can
I'm
talk
joking.
about
It was a
We can
joke.
negotiate.
But no, I was just joking.
For other stuff.
I mean,
What's going on in the
workshops aren't just for the leech. Anyone can bring stuff in there and do stuff and have their own projects.
Okay, well, I can.
Or they can assist you on your projects too.
Time to go pimp it.
So,
Huh?
what'd you say? There.
Oh, it's well, we got so many rooms. Let's go pimping.
Yeah, I mean it's like what is that show called? Meet the Crib, My Crib, MTV. I think it was just MTV Cribs, right?
Cribs.
It's TV
Yeah.
clips, yeah. Oh, I was thinking more like a bordello, but
Okay, so as you guys kind of spend some time getting acclimated in your various nooks and crannies here, yeah, like what do you guys do? Do you guys just kind of settle in for the night, or do you guys start planning?
I actually kind of go around now that we're settling. I find everybody, walk by everybody in the rooms and say like, and I just kind of walk by like, group meeting half hour.
Actually, for the two people who failed, I know a good idea. Their roles. For Jasper, I'm gonna say let's make like an actual here. How about this? I'm gonna roll an actual 3d6. And we're gonna say this is how many rooms that you guys are. So 13 rooms. So each room for each of you plus an office, that's 5. That's 8 rooms left. 5 out of 13. That's 8 rooms left. I'm gonna say 2 of those rooms are unusable, or not unusable, but Jasper, as you're walking through and surveying, you hear buzzing. Zzz. You check out the room where the buzzing is coming from. You walk inside, Jasper, and you look everywhere. There's nothing, but there is a sound and a source of vibration. This constant shaking and vibrating that just happens whenever you're in this room. But you can't find any insects. You can't find anything. But it just feels like when you're in this room, you're like sitting on top of a washing machine, just like going, like vibrating really high speeds. Makes the room almost unusable. Like you probably can't spend a long time there. And Henry, on your failure.
Later.
Yeah, you might be able to discover what's about later, but right now it's just beyond your means to like comprehend what the fuck is what's going on with the room. And so one vibrating room.
I do have a point in the tune. I can like see if there's ghosts and shit.
You can definitely roll one.
Do it. Controlled.
Standard, sure.
Standard or limited? Standard. Okay.
There's no danger here. Okay, on a 4, that's a mixed success. It would be easy to say that there would be ghosts here to explain this, but I think there's a part of you that might be even more afraid that there's something that's less explainable happening. You don't really quite know. If it was spirits, that would be good because you know how to deal with them more than not knowing what it is. In this case, you're kind of relieved that you don't detect a spirit here. But the downside here is that actually makes it worse because you don't know what it is.
Okay.
Henry.
Take the hell away from that.
Yep. The success is like you detect there's no spirit here. Henry.
Task failed successfully.
Yep, exactly. Henry. On your 2, you walk into a room, you open it, it's empty except for a single coffin. It's like it's an ornate coffin that's just in the middle of the room. And then you probably just close the door. Or do you investigate the coffin?
I'm thinking like, is there a fucking vampire sleeping inside the coffin?
You don't know. Yeah, I have
Start
no
hearing
idea.
vampire hunter in the background.
Do you check the coffin?
I kind of want to check the coffin.
Okay. You check the coffin. There is no visible seam for something to open. It's like a box. Like most coffins open, right? This one does not.
I
It's
ignore it for now.
just in the middle of the room. All right. And then after that, you guys all kind of meet up.
Yeah, I kind of go around and call for a meeting so we can talk about the job.
Sure.
But I give people a little bit of time to sort of like put their stuff away, rest a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah.
I call them to the office.
Okay. You guys all funnel into a small office with a desk, magnificent desk, masterwork, wall to wall. You guys do?
Yeah.
So I take out a bunch of paper and starts like scribbling down what I know.
Yes, this is it.
Uh,
There you go. You can do this too. It's like a planning board, or I have an actual desk that we can use like this. You guys let me know which one you want to use. Background. Do you guys like you guys like this like the board, or do you guys like the desk?
I'm good with either.
well, we got a big desk, so maybe let's do the desk.
Okay, here you go. This is your desk.
I kind of get everybody caught up on the ass, like, you know, the Dimmer sisters says they had, hold on, let me check my notes. They had one of their ritual sites broken into and by these, I guess, gangs or whatever called the Cinders, and they stole a bunch of stuff, including, I'm guessing, some sort of magical, spiritual pair of items, a collar and a leash. I didn't get too much more information than that. And they want us to find them. And as a bonus, if we can, you know, prevent the Cinders from ever attempting to steal their shit again, they might give us some more coins and rep. And I think you said the Cinders, they told us the Cinders works out of the Docks district.
Yep. That's where they're kind of, yeah.
Yeah. We haven't heard much of them, so other than what Anis told us so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell the group, so first I think we should try to figure out, you know, where the Cinders are maybe operating out of, or if they have their own sort of like hideouts and whatnot where they could be keeping this, or anything word on the street if they're trying to like sell this collar and leash, if it's valuable, if they even know it's valuable or not. I know people, so like I say like next day I can go reach out, but if other folks know a lead, we could do that too.
We'll
But I
take a
also
look at the
tell
area, but you need to go get some contacts, see if anyone knows anything.
What would he know
Yeah.
about these people again? Do we have a name for them?
Well, the group is called the Cinders. I don't think I got the name of
Okay, Cinders.
specifics. Yeah.
Who's in charge? Did I hear
Don't
right?
have-
This is a dead or alive kind of it's a dead or alive kind of job.
Yeah, I mean, they care the most about getting the call and the leash back, not even whatever else they took, which I assume are just like small valuables. I mean, look at this house they're letting us use just for taking the job. I don't think they're gonna care much about, knickknacks, but I guess this collar and leash is. They said not apocalyptic dangerous, but it still sounds scary, dangerous.
They're very
Kinky? I don't know.
specific. Very specific.
The Dimmer Sisters is going to wear the collar and leash.
Yeah. I do feel it might be helpful for us to try to figure out what the collar and leash does, in case we need just know how to handle or not handle it if we find it, or
Yeah.
what's really at
I thought
stake
she
here.
told you what it did, kind of,
Yeah.
right?
This is the
She, like-
beauty. She didn't. This is the beauty of the system. We can actually, you can give me a stress, or you have to mark 2 stress. We can do a flag. We can do a flashback. Let me just check real quick. The flashbacks. So 1 stress will give me a unlikely opportunity. Which, if you give me 1 stress, we can do a quick flashback where you do ask her and try to convince her to tell you more information if you think it will help you.
Oh, okay. So basically, I can flash back to my meeting earlier,
Yes.
and as if I got more information or did something different.
Yes. Exactly.
Ooh, yeah. Let's do that.
All right. Here's our first flashback. Give me 1 stress.
Okay. Do I just click? Yep. It's red now, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. And as we go back in, it's not working. Oh, did it work for you guys?
Yeah, sound effect worked.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
we had that flashback.
All right. So first flashback. This is a big mechanic in this game, so it is important. We're back at the meeting place with you and Anise at the Whisper and Coin, and at this moment, Lonnie has already finished singing and has walked off the stage. And then Anise is looking at you, and she's like, "Do you have any other questions for me?"
Okay, forget info. Can I use the flashback to get Lonnie's number? No, I'm just kidding. Can I take another stress, then do a double flashback so I also get Lonnie's number?
The important things here.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I take a stress and not get Lonnie's phone?
Are you gonna interrupt my flashback?
With your flashback, your own flashback.
Can I take
my
your
flashback?
I flashback. I already spoke to Lonnie. All right.
You warn her about this creepy guy, not to give him your number.
Okay, so yeah, Anise is looking at you. She's like, is there anything else that I can assist you with?
Yeah, I kind of look at her. So, call her on a leash, get it back. Anything I should know about how to handle these items or not handle? Not misuse, accidentally cause whatever dangerous powers they might have once I secure them for you.
Yeah, she shrugs and she I don't know. For me, I don't see her token, even though I put it up. It's crazy. Do you guys see her picture? No, right?
For
Anise?
Anise?
I don't see it. No.
Yeah, that's
No.
weird. That's weird. Very weird. Okay. Anyways,
Wait,
so, but you do see. Oh, they're behind this picture. Okay. Okay. Nope. That wasn't it. All right. Well, I'll guess I'll just figure. Oh, wait.
oh, I moved. I actually clicked it and moved it.
Oh, I can click on it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay, so
Okay. Now you guys all can see it, and I can send this back. Perfect. Okay. All right. So yes, she looks at you and says, well, I mean, again, it's not a apocalyptic like doomsday device. Shrugs. No special cautionary. Don't put it on. But I think that goes without saying.
What if they've put it on themselves when I find them? What do I need to worry about? I mean,
She
sounds like I
smiles.
should get off of them, but
He
what should I watch out
smiles.
for if they're wearing it?
Cut their heads off and take it off, or just yank it off. Whatever you want. Whatever you are good at.
I just kind of look at her blankly. Cut their head off?
Or just ask them to take it off. Whatever works best.
I mean, it sounds like you're saying they'll have some power if they put it on. Shouldn't I be worried about that? I like to know what I'm getting into.
She squints her eyes and she's like, "Are you trying to gather information from me on what this artifact does?"
So that I can do my job well.
Well, you're going to have to sway me to do so. And you will have to, let's get that sway check in. I think that's what you're going for.
All right.
Or sway, or I mean, you get to pick, actually. You tell me. Yeah, are you swaying her?
Well,
Probably. Or
I've got
consort?
1 point on
On
sway
either.
consort command.
You can intimidate, you can command, like, you have a plethora of.
Yeah, well, they're all 1 point, so it's about.
Let's just say, since she's a high-ranking officer, maybe command is not going to be. It's gonna put you in a worse position.
I think I will use consort, and I'm gonna mention our shared friend August.
Ooh, okay, all right, because he set you up. Okay, so you got a dream job.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't forget. Okay, all right, that's a +1. I would say that's a +1 bonus to the roll.
Cool. So is this control standard bonus
Yes.
1?
Yep.
Okay.
There's no real danger here. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
6 and 1.
So keep this stuff in mind, because this is gonna come into play very shortly after when we do XP before we wrap up. But yeah, that is great. She looks at you and says, you should just come out to Nask. I mean, yes, I can tell you about it. It's not a big deal. It's called the Craven's Collar. And essentially it's meant to collar those of supernatural, that have supernatural powers, or, like a spirit or devil or demon or a vampire. You put the collar on them, you hold the leash, and you tell them what to do, and they will do it. And you take the leash off, of course, and then when they come back, you put the leash back on, and then you tell them what to do. However, without the leash, you can't tell them what to do. So if you have the leash but not the collar, well, but then you don't have the thing that you're controlling or trying to control. And if you have the collar without the leash, then this thing is not going to do anything until you get the leash and tell it what to do. That's it. As simple as that.
Sounds simple enough.
And then we go back to the mansion where you're like, oh shoot. I know Kung Fu. This is what it feels like a little bit. I know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I tell the group. So this is an important part. The collar lets them control the supernatural. Well, the leash does, but you got to collar them, and they work together. So once we find it, if they're already using it on some monster, we might need to separate the collar or take the leash to maybe that'll help us keep things under
Separate the
control.
leash and lose control. If we get the leash, we can control whatever has the collar
Yeah,
on
if
it.
we can get the leash or we can get the collar off, so at the end of the day, we need to, remove both, which means if it's already on a demon, we'll have to deal with that. But, cut his head off or whatever. Hopefully, these cinders don't know what the hell to do with it, and we don't have to worry about this. But just in case, we should have some contingency plans.
Benny's job. Cut the heads off.
All right.
Yeah, kind of turn to Knox and be like, so if you got some ideas for potentially subduing a demon so we can take a collar off of its head,
I got
that
lots of
could come in
ideas.
handy. But just I'm not promising you'll get to use your fun. I know you always are like, wanna use. There might not be any demons or whatever. Hopefully it's just in a box. We take the box and leave. But
You promised there'd be demons.
prepare some things. No, I promise we'll get paid and we'll get the job done, and you might get to use some of your cool stuff, and we should certainly prepare for it. But I'm not hoping to use them. You're the only one here that's hoping to use them.
You can count on it.
Okay. This is a good place to stop for tonight because the next step here would be the planning phase. So what we just did was a longer version of what's called the free play. Essentially, the free play is like all the role play stuff before a job happens. Once you have your job, we start going into like the planning stuff, then the execution, like the score itself, and then we'll like do wrap up and downtime. I think because I love listening to your role play and stuff like that, I think we'll do it in like 2 sessions increments instead of trying to cram everything in one session. We'll do like the free play and the planning the first sessions, and then the score and the downtime stuff in the second session. What do you guys think? Does that sound like a solid plan?
Yeah,
I mean, and if we could do more in one night, even better. But we got some of the heavy roleplay stuff out of the way. Now it's going to be like more the mechanics and the dice rolling, and consequences and such. But yeah, I think
Flashbacks on flashbacks on flashbacks.
yes, I think that is possible. Where I think there was a situation where somebody had a flashback with another player, like they were both in that, and then in that flashback, the other player was like, "Oh shit!" Like I have a flashback in this flashback, and it was like some Inception shit going on. But we'll limit that type of shit where it's like no, like we don't want to do like 3-chain flashback or something like that. But yeah, it should be fun to see what you guys come up with. So thanks for playing, y'all. We can do some XP right now. I think everyone. So how XP works is that every time you like, it shows you when you guys like do like get XP, and I think all of you have done some sort of thing with your vice, kind of your backstory. So all of you deserve 1 XP for today's session.
Where do I mark XP on the
So
sheet?
at the very bottom on the left-hand side, not the very bottom, but you'll see something that says Mark XP.
I see.
So playbook event. So basically, click one thing next to the playbook event.
Yeah. Once you guys get to the end of that, you can essentially like put a skill point in something or unlock another special ability. Yep.
Nice.
And or you can use it to like heal yourself too, which is it doesn't feel great to you have to use a point for that, but you know it depends on like I know what
like,
you
mean like
what you need,
removing trauma or stress or
yeah,
harm? Okay,
something like that. Yeah. And then how this works is that like this game though isn't necessarily like heavy on planning. That's the whole point, is that you guys don't actually know, because there's no way I can give you all the information that like a heist, like people actually get like to do a heist in one setting, let alone, you know what I'm saying? We're not really planning an actual crime like heist. So what generally happens is you just have some light planning, the flow. You pick a type of extraction. So if you guys, it's called engagement. If you go to the rules, the very first document is called engagement. You pick one of those 6: assault, deception, stealth, occult, social, transport. Essentially, this is like what the action scene is going to be like. You only do 1 for start. It can evolve to the other ones, but just keep in mind, if you like do transport, that to me what that indicates is you guys want a car chase scene. You know what I mean? Like when you guys pick one of these, I'm assuming you guys understand, like you are picking essentially what the scene is going to be when you do this heist. So for instance, if you pick for this one, if you pick deception, for me, what I'm thinking is this is going to be a high stakes, like you guys are disguised as garbage men, like going to somebody's house, or like repairmen, you know, like those movies where like they're disguised as repairmen going into the enemy's house and like, yeah, we're just here to install like satellite dishes, like, and then you guys steal the thing. That's what that means to me. If you do deception, obviously the consequence of not pulling it off would be like a fight. Essentially all this could become a fight, like a cult could always become a fight, but whatever. And then you guys can decide which of engagement we do. We come up with the scene, like what it would make sense, and then we do the score. And the way this works is because you don't have all the information up front, if I throw like an obstacle or a challenge at you, that's when you either can use items that you haven't prepared in advance. So if I was like, hey, there is, a guard sleeping outside, or there's a couple of guards, and, Annie can say, well, good thing I brought my blowgun and darts. I'm gonna, like fucking hit these guys with that shit and pass and like either kill them with poison or make them go to sleep, whatever is in those syringes. And then like that's, there you go. She uses an item.
Squid ink at them.
Yeah, exactly. Like there is no. That's why like so you guys can adapt your inventory as the challenges come up. And then there's always the flashbacks too, of like, oh, good thing.
How does the load work then? You get to like, is it tell you how many items you get to use when you pull them out, or how does that work?
So the load works as this. There is no natural, like there is no mechanical consequence except for the narrative, where it's like if you go with 6, imagine you carrying a backpack full of shit around, like would be armor, weapons. You know what I mean? Like you're carrying a duffel bag of like of stuff that is clearly not normal. That not only slows you down, but makes you conspicuous. If you go with light load.
Yeah, but then when I use an item, I say like, I'm going to use this item from my pack, and I check off that, and that's, you have 3, 5, or 6 items you can use over the course of the thing. That's kind of how it goes?
Yes. So you could say, at the start, you only tell me if you're light, normal, or heavy. This is going to kind of indicate like how you guys move in the narrative and how stealthy you guys are, which is different. Like each person can pick something different. So if you say, Ensign, I'm going to go with a light load to be more stealthy, then during the course of the score, you only have 3 boxes you can check off. But the benefit of going light instead of heavy is like, you know, you're going to be less detected. You're going to be more stealthier. So if you're doing more stealthy stuff, go light. If it's like you're not quite sure, just go normal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then
just imagine Nox going heavy every time, just have a whole bag, a trash bag of gadgets.
Oh,
dude, that's like demolitions. That's the demolition.
lobbing them.
I got demolition tools too. Yeah, I want demolition tools. You
got demolition tools? Oh yeah, there is demolition tools. Look at that.
I got that too.
Yep,
Yeah,
there is.
And you can do so if you're in like a bad position, for instance, Teo, if your character is in a bad spot and you weren't really, you didn't know that it was going to be this bad, then you could be like, you know what, I went heavy. And you told me you went heavy before. You can just say, you can use all your boxes to just get really heavy armor and just tank it. But then you wouldn't be able to use your item slots for anything else besides the armor, essentially.
armor. Yes.
Yeah. But all armor, but you can be like, oh shit, you know, this is one of those situations where having a bulletproof vest would really be helpful. Like, good thing you prepared that. Or a large weapon.
Another gun and a second gun.
An unusual. Yeah, essentially throwing knives. An unusual weapon. I wonder what that means. I don't really know what that means.
Decide what it is in the time.
Yeah, but what is an unusual? I don't even know what it is to decide what it is. Like
there's
someone's
two ways
arm.
I look at it.
Someone's
as
arm. That's in your inventory.
Someone's severed arm. No.
It's not even like you found a dismember one. It's just you were
It's like you-
carrying it in
It's
your
in my
backpack.
couch.
You brought that shit with you.
I mean, why not? All this stuff's valuable. I find value in it. My character does.
I'm looking at this.
You carry it just in case somebody
not-
asks you, "Can you give me a hand?" You just pull it out.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay. So the ones in gray at the top are stuff that's class specific, and then the stuff underneath is generic.
Yes.
I have that.
That's correct.
Okay.
What were you saying, Teo?
Oh, well, I was thinking about that disarm give mag that was from another game. I'll say later. But I was thinking about the unusual weapon. There's, I think, 2 ways to look at it. One is an item. Curiosity or to turn in. Yeah, that's what it is. An item that's not normally used as a weapon that could be used as a weapon.
Oh, look at that.
I guess like a shovel, like the chain.
Yeah, it says it right here. If you click on the thing, yeah. Steel toe boots.
Yeah.
Razor edged fan. Is that like that's like a Mortal Kombat character? Who the hell has a razor edged fan?
Katana.
crazy. Katana, yeah. A shovel.
I did actually have a
What is
couple
gadget
elf.
for leech? You can just have a gadget, just like
Well,
pull out
let's-
whatever you want.
Oh, that's empty. Who knows? What the fuck? Hold on. I could probably look it up. But all right, everyone's got their XP. Everyone understand what the plan is for tomorrow or next session. What do you guys think so far? Is it kind of unbearable? Is it? I know it's
having a good time.
it's probably hard to decide because we actually haven't really got into it too much, but
I
It's
think our
fun.
characters have gotten a little
Mhm.
more. At least I think compared to the D&D group, our character wise seem to be more melded together. I think that's because of the structure of this game and getting the crew together, right?
yeah.
Boys are back in town.
I feel like the characters, you put a lot of work into the characters for the D&D, and here it's a little more touch and go, but also the world has kind of made them evolve in a way that they're quite a bit more complete now than they were 3 hours ago.
Oh yes, I think that's a really good summary, Ensign, of exactly what it is. Your characters feel more valuable at the end of this than they did at the start. Like I was honest, like they were kind of more hollow at the beginning, but as it's going, it's kind of fleshing out. Oh, and gadgets, by the way, Annie, is you may create gadgets during downtime by tinkering, and they have like some examples, and I can send you this like sample list, but it's pretty cool. There's a lot of bombs actually. It's a big thing. Black
I
salt
remember reading
bomb,
about
flash
that.
bomb.
Blow shit
My
up.
explosions.
Or you can create
Yeah.
a hull, which is like a Sparkcraft body animated by a spirit. So you're like building piece by piece a robot that is
Robot.
possessed by a spirit.
Yeah, Gollum.
A golem? Yeah, golem. Golem.
Not Smeagol. I'm not gonna build that.
Yeah, because I was like,
creepy
you
for me.
can't, because to me, Gollum is the Lord of the Rings like precious thing.
I'm not gonna say precious.
Oh, so crafting example, inventing a flamethrower. Yeah. So Nogs, here's an example.
That's right up her alley.
Nogs is such a close name to Nox. Nogs is fed up with losing fights to the billhooks. She decides to design a weapon that would tip the scales. Nogs player Jess tells the GM that she wants to craft a flamethrower. Okay. All right. What type of... I want a World War II style fuel tank on my back. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Jess ain't fucking playing. Jess is like, I want these motherfuckers to go to Nam. Sample creations. Okay, so yeah, anyone can make stuff too. So you guys can make drugs at your, like workshop, poisons.
I love drugs.
Yeah.
Need more drugs. Drogas.
And they all have, there's examples for each one. They all have effects. And I should use these in the session as well. Yeah. So I'm very grateful for you guys showing up, playing. And I hope to see you guys all next week as well.